Welcome to Ninh Thuận province, a hidden gem on Vietnam's south-central coast. It captivates with dreamy blue seas, majestic mountains, vast savannas, and white sand dunes. Steeped in history, Ninh Thuận is the birthplace of the Champa civilization. Over 2,000 years old, it proudly preserves the rich heritage of the Champa culture. Yet, the Cham people face challenges in this new era, with their culture and connection to nature fading. This is the eco-hero story of Mr. Inra Jaka, a Cham artist and intellectual who tries to safeguard the traditional art and culture of the Cham people and protect the environment and nature from his sustainable garden.
We can say that dates back to 3,000 years ago. Champa people is a community of many ethnic groups in central Vietnam. We are like the seafarers. We are famous for the temples, pottery, and weaving, sculptures. We are also famous for the Cham dance and the musical instruments, although we are losing more and more of these features nowadays. The way that we behave toward the environment, the animal, the trees, there are certain rules that we have to follow, and we need to respect it because we are just a part of it. When I decided to come back home, we need a house, obviously a place to stay, and I love this work to preserve and share the beauty of our culture. So I think why not the Cham traditional house? Because it is made of mud, straw, wood, cow dungs, and bamboos, all natural materials. I remember when I was a kid, I used to live in this kind of house, and it is cool all year round. We don't need to spend money in electricity for fan. So I decided to build a Cham traditional house. All these stories started to come while we are building the house. If we want to build a house, we will need timber. We will need to go to the forest, and what kind of ritual we need to perform to ask for the permission of God of the land. And we have another ritual to clear the timber, because we believe that the soul of the tree is still inside. I can see that that is a great way to teach people how to relate to nature. These stories, they are beautiful. With that, we cannot see deforestation like what we are seeing now. We are not getting more than what we need. During COVID, actually we had nothing to do. So I spent time with my garden, trimming the trees, the big branches that maybe it could fall. Then I just had this idea that why don't we turn it into charcoal so we can preserve it better, because charcoal lasts forever. This is such an excellent idea that we can boost the process of holding carbon. But when learning about biochar and the soil around the dirt skin, then I think that the traditional way is better. During the process, they burn, they will break. The soil will stop the fire where it breaks. That is how we collect charcoal. The beauty of the dirt kiln is that all the things that we burn out of the wood will remain mostly in the dirt. So that is why they say that this soil is good for planting trees. And that's how the process goes. Now, the weather is very much unpredictable. The problem now is the forest gone, the big trees are gone. The water from the rain do not get deep into the soil. So, speaking about biochar, because it retains water and other nutrients in it, this is very helpful for agriculture or if we want to plant big trees again. And if we want to have like herbs in the house, this technology is also helpful. So we don't have to buy vegetable from the markets. That we are all aware that using a lot of pesticides that affect our health. When I tried to learn about our traditional cuisine, Cham food, for this kind of dish, we can cook during this season, during that season, say when at the beginning of Champa New Year, it will rain and we will have this kind of mushroom or bamboo shoot or the vegetable that we get from nature. But now we cannot see it anymore because the forests are gone. And as my grandpa said, everything is medicine. I believe that in every culture, in every region, this is common knowledge. So the way that we eat will define the state of the body and the mind. Now I can see that more and more Cham people in the village starting to have a garden. I thought, it's not about teaching people, but inspiring people and allow them to experience it is something important. I guess everything, and I hope that everything should get back to their nature soon.